Goddamn Sam.
It's Ricky Lee, baby.
Listening to episode 3 of the Made podcast. This is a special episode for us. It's the first time we ever had a guest. We got DJ Gloss came in to come, kick some shit with us, so we appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
First thing we like to do, we just gonna go around the room and see how everybody doing, how y'all week was. Everybody feeling okay?
Man, I'm great, man.
Yeah.
Back y'all with a late, make no mistakes, out your plates.
For real, stop playing.
Southside player, man. But yeah, been a busy week for me, man. Everything been going good, though.
I took my son to the fucking Typhoon, Texas, man. And
oh, yeah?
I finally realized I'm washed up, bro.
Why you say that?
I took this nigga out, I'm having he only 3, so, I'm having to watch him real hard. We in the pool, in the sun all motherfucking day. I don't go nowhere, I ain't been to a club in like 5 years, so.
Right.
That was like a club outing for me to be out in the sun all day, man. I got home and just slept, so I'm trying to recover.
Were you hungry when you woke up?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I took my kids to Bahama Beach in Dallas, and we went into the little water park stuff, so it was cool. That was last week too, so yeah, we've been on the same note.
Family shit.
Yeah, everybody trying to get in that water. It's been so hot out here.
So where y'all want to start at, man? Been a lot of shit going on. If y'all want to start with some current events, y'all saw
the
future
shit.
Yeah, we can get on that. I don't think you didn't see it, right?
The Future
bodyguard getting knocked out.
Yeah, I heard about that. Future took off and left him.
They say it was a setup though, man. Future put out a statement saying that it was a setup and he didn't know nothing about it. They kind of like staged it or whatever. It's like some UK trolls.
Gotcha.
Gloss, you seen it?
No, I don't know what y'all. This brand new.
It's just like the ASAP Rocky situation.
They were in Ibiza, Spain, and I believe, from what they say, Future bodyguard had already like knocked out like 3 of the dudes. So they ended up jumping him. They knocked him out. And like the video cutting and showing Future, he walking away, leaving as the
Future burnt out?
Yeah, but I got a theory as to why. I feel like
jail.
He was looking at the Rocky situation because you seen the statement he put out. He was like, "Hey, I ain't see nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with that shit." I think he was trying to watch, watch his own back,
right?
And didn't want to end up in the same situation ASAP Rocky in right now.
Right, yeah. And I see he supposed to be getting some money or something.
Sure.
If ASAP Rocky, they saying if he
if he do stay in past a certain time and they don't charge him, he do get some money.
How much money is it? Substantial?
I'm not sure. It's a nice little bit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, then that makes it worse. That means they're gonna try their best to charge him because they don't want to have to pay no money.
Well,
that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well, they did update and say that they do plan to charge him with aggravated assault. I kind of feel bad for the nigga. We came in here and we was talking about, what he said about Ferguson. I think it was like 2015.
Right.
And, my stance on the shit was like, I thought it was like a karma situation. Like, he gonna get his karma. He'll be in there a month. He'll get out, cool. But now, they saying the nigga might be facing 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
As America, man, we can't let that man sit over there for 6 years.
Not outside the U.S.
Trump tried to help him. Trump tried to help him.
They probably keep him long since Trump opened his mouth.
And that's what happened. Trump, he sent out his little tweets and shit like, I'm going to talk to the prime minister or whatever the fuck they call him over there.
He talk about if he jump on.
Basically, they was like, that shit don't fly here. The justice system is separate from just niggas being famous. Ain't no cutting corners here. He gonna go through the legal process, and that's kind of like where we at with that shit.
Wow.
That's cool.
It's unfortunate, man. Like, everybody saw the video. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, he getting followed. Clearly, I think at the end of the video, you can hear one of the girls saying, them dudes touched their butts and shit, and was saying that, hey, we were rocking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, watching that shit and then seeing what they doing now, that shit just kind of pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? Because
he was definitely provoked.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. So. They followed him for blocks, and they're like, man, leave us alone. Mm-hmm. And,
Can I ask a question? Why, if the bodyguards was in, because it looked like the bodyguards were involved also, why they not in jail? Why they just got ASAP Rocky in jail?
Well,
that's how that goes.
They let the bodyguards, so they always going to let the bodyguards.
The main
the main one. Yeah, they going to attach it to the artist. The one that has the
most to lose.
Yeah, that's weird. Even if the body, because it looked like the bodyguard was tussling too, or tussling more than ASAP Rocky.
Mm-hmm. But they just want Rocky because he the name.
He got the money.
Yeah. And people pointing out the situation that happened with G-Eazy. Now I don't know exactly what his charges were, but they did say that it was worse than what ASAP Rocky was charged with. And there's video, you know what I'm saying, showing Rocky clearly not the aggressor in the situation. So I don't like to always pull the color card, you know what I'm saying, but that's clear that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's all about some race shit and, I don't know if y'all know about Sweden. Sweden is a real white place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They kind of don't really fuck with us.
Very European.
Yeah. It's real.
Yeah, that's crazy. The Europeans.
What you think about that though? Like, you never had any situations where like people might have been following you, making you kind of feel uncomfortable? Anything like what you've been seeing with these situations?
I mean, I get stalkers and groupies. I do. But I think when people see me, they don't expect me to handle myself the way I handle myself. So, and I always feel like since a young age, like I always had this like barrier of protection that God's placed upon me. So I got a gift of discernment, so I can peep like, and I watch my back, and I'm always aware of all my surroundings. So luckily, like, might be a little weird, funny stuff sometimes, but God's got my back, so I'm good.
So give us a briefing about you. Like, let the camera know like who you is, who is DJ Gloss, what you got going on.
Like you said, I am DJ Gloss. I've been DJing for about a decade. I started out in Arizona. I'm from Arizona, and I moved out here, met Young Sam. DJ Chill put me under his wing. And me and Sam around the same time, and I went and moved to Florida, had a little family life, and then I went to prison for a few years in the midst of all that. And like, no coincidence, like my daughter's dad's job had him in Houston when I got out. Out of all the cities he could have been at, because he had just came from Detroit. Right. Out of all the cities, he was in Houston when I got out. So I was like, so that's God looking out for me.
Yeah. So how many years you did?
I did a little over 2 years.
Okay. You did it in Texas or something?
No, in North Carolina.
Okay.
So, but since I've been out, I just went full force with not only like getting my daughter back, but the DJing thing. That was the main priority for me. And just the connections I had made before prison, when I got out, everybody, you, Ricky Lee, just people like I had built rapport with, was all like open arms and just had my back. So that's a blessing.
I feel like jail do that to you. You know what I'm saying? It make you more hungry. Like,
right.
Because you realize how quick you can lose shit, and you sitting there, especially if you do some time. Like I did 3 years. You know what I mean? You just sitting there, and the world passing you by. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You could die in that motherfucker, or one of your loved ones can die. So when you get out, you just be ready. I always tell people, like, I feel like jail and a near-death experience is probably the best thing that's gonna ever happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Real shit.
But there's, I think, when you go to like prison or when you do like, when you sit down for a little while, I do think what your statement is true, but there's two types of people. There's people that I've seen it breaks them down.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going hard. There's a lot of people that came back 2 or 3 times in my one sentence. I'm like, damn, y'all really like it here.
I've seen that too.
So there's 2 types of people for sure. There's people that's gonna break, and then there's the total opposite. They're coming out hungry and ready, and they're hitting the ground running. And I feel like I was one of those people, because I definitely made a choice, and I set an intention. If I gotta be here, sit down, I'm definitely coming out with my mind much sharper.
Right.
I'm gonna be much more educated, and I put a plan as to where when you're out here, you have a lot of distractions. You really can't quiet your mind just to really like sit down, focus, and be like, okay, I need to put a plan, I need to do this, I need to do that. But that definitely gave me the time and the thinking ability to put everything together. So it was a blessing.
Was that something you did like while you was in there? Like, did you do any planning or anything, or you just pretty much had it in your head?
No, I planned. I wrote down everything. When I was in there, I took every class, anything that would cut down my time. That's why I only did a little over 2 years. I cut my time down. I took every class I could. That was all part of the plan. Like, let me do every kind of education. I went to beauty college. Every day I would leave prison and I'd go to beauty college, and I had to wear white. Everyone on campus knew, oh, she's an inmate.
Yeah.
And every day I had to come back. I had to do the whole strip search, get naked, squat, and cough. Like, but I was willing to do that because I was like,
you got to leave. Right?
I got to leave, and I graduated from beauty college, and I was like the top of the class. So I was like, you make sacrifices, and after a while, like, you don't even care about the COs and the things you gotta do, and it's almost like, man, whatever.
Was it hard for you to adapt when you came back home?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I still don't really like to be around a lot of crowds.
Right.
I don't like it.
Right.
I just don't like.
So how you deal with that as far as like being a DJ in the club?
I feel like we're in a different setting. Yeah, like I see everything. Like I'm there with y'all, but I'm not really there with y'all.
Right. Yeah.
So, but yeah.
One more question. I gotta get this question. You know you're a gorgeous young lady. Being there 2 years, did a lot of women try to hit on you?
All the time. There used to be women who would be like, how long you doing? I'd be like, a year, 2 years and a couple months. They'd be like, I'm gonna get you before your bid is up. I'm like, no, all right. They used to try me all the time, but I feel like if you know yourself and you know you just never like women, you're just not gonna like women no matter if you're in prison or not in prison. I feel like if you don't really know yourself, you might be susceptible to be doing whatever. Right. But if you really know, you're like, nah, I'll wait till I get out.
What was your go-to meal in that motherfucker? Like, what you used to like to make?
He trying to think about it.
There was a few that like, it just depends what I'm in, but I'd make pizza. So you buy like the tortilla, but they call it wrap. By the wrap, they sold little bags of pasta sauce, and then they sell the sausage, and they sell nacho cheese in a bag. It's better than like a thin crust Papa John. It to me is better than that. I was like, man, when I get out, I'm gonna show my daughter these recipes.
So did you show your daughter some recipes? You ain't busting no spread for your daughter. Say, look, we gonna put it in the bag. We gonna crunch it up.
No. You know the wild shit about that though? You can't duplicate that taste out here. Even though you got better ingredients.
You can't duplicate
it's
it. Crazy.
I've tried. You can't
duplicate it. It's like you know why you can't duplicate it? Because at that point, I haven't experienced that, but at that point you have nothing else going for you. But that good food, I hear so much shit going on. You don't care about the taste.
You know bad taste.
It just it's hard to duplicate. I don't know if it's the ingredient, because in there they got a bunch of cheap shit, you know. So.
Everything's processed. Yeah. Everything is processed.
Yeah.
So what like inspired you and started you to DJing?
I just grew up in music. My dad was a pastor. My mom was a choir director. My dad played a whole bunch of instruments, and I just grew up in music. So I feel like DJing is a natural. It's a natural thing I just picked up. I already knew I played instruments, so I knew how to count the beats. I picked it up easier, I think, than someone who didn't have any musical history.
So like what age did you just say, hey, I'm finna be a DJ, I'm finna buy my first set of turntables?
I was already in my 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you bought to basically made you an official DJ?
I bought turntables. A DJ I knew was selling his turntables. He was moving or something. I bought them for like $400. They were Technic 1200s. And the first vinyl I had to practice on was Houdini One Love. One side was the the regular version, and the other side was the instrumental. And I used to lock myself up and play the instrumental of One Love, but I had both records, and I used to just try to go back and forth.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. My first thing was the Fisher Price. One turntable on the side.
Oh, you were a baby?
Yeah, I was a baby. I had one turntable. My stepdad had all the records. So I had all the
When did you know you were going to be a DJ?
And I really didn't know I was going to be a DJ. I just liked everything that had to do with music. So I just was dibbing and dabbing and everything.
Wherever you could follow
Right. But music, rapping was my first thing. Yeah. So yeah, you say you had 1200s first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So what made you get into the mixtape game?
Really, you and Chill. I had never like
Chill put me into it. Really?
Arizona, like it was not like that. Like it's dry there, the weather, but the music scene's super dry.
Yeah.
Like no DJ was having mixtapes and doing none of that. So when I moved to Houston, it was a total culture shock for me, because I didn't know, like, oh, you get your own inserts, you get a graphic designer, you get your the cases, you record like all of that. Like I didn't know none of that, and Chill and Sam helped me a lot because he was engineering everything, like basically babysitting, making sure everything was put well together, and he was doing my graphics. And him, Chill at Chill's studio, they used to help me put the inserts in the cases. So really, they helped. They helped put me on.
Right there.
It's a very
we're independent on everything.
Yeah, and
we can do it.
I learned that here, and I appreciate that so much because I had no idea before that. Not only that, like a year after I started doing mixtapes, I did that Girls of the South.
Right.
And it traveled, and I ended up winning female DJ of the whole South, the SCAs, off of the mixtape games. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So super grateful that I definitely learned that in Texas. Like Texas, when they say like they'll sell their CDs out the trunk, I did that. I really did that, and it worked. And then I was a girl, and I was on the cover.
If you're a girl, it's a wrap. You don't even cover down what's on the CD. They buying them up. Then if they pop it in, they really into it.
Right.
You're a resident DJ at House of Blues.
House of Blues, yeah.
How that come about?
That came about. I was doing a place on Tuesdays with DJ Shante called Geezy Tuesdays with Kevin. I don't know if y'all know him. He's an Asian dude with dreads.
You know him?
You know him?
I don't know Kevin.
Well, he was like, when I was doing my set on Tuesday, he's like, hey, do you think you can slide over real quick? I was like, but I'm in the mix. He's like, maybe you could just put something on. Come over. I need you to meet the people at the House of Blues. And I was like, all right. So I slid through. It's right down the street from where I was DJing. I slid through. I met, his name is Ronald. And I met him. We hit it off. He booked me one day, and then he kept booking me a little bit more and more. You know, studied the crowd, you know, with how they were, how I was as a DJ, and I was a resident from there.
Speaking of crowds, like what's the songs that's getting like the most traction in Houston and like nationwide for you?
I definitely think Megan Thee Stallion, like
She moves it right.
just across everything.
Freestyle today, y'all seen it?
Yes. Man, like, and then not only that, like, I'm excited that it feels like there's such a like female movement going on.
That was my next question.
Like,
I was gonna say, with all the adversity and a male dominated sport, how do you feel and some of the things that you have to go through, and what do you think about what's going on now with the female?
I love seeing it, and I always compare it to like about 10 years ago when we started. Like, it was not that time. Yeah. And to see where it's come, like from starting then, and to see where it's come now, that the people that have come out now, they don't even know how it was back then. But
I don't think they was accepting females back then.
No, they wasn't.
We was pushing them out, but they weren't the same look.
It wasn't the same look.
You ain't really had that same look since Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown. Because at one point in time, you had them all: Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina, Missy,
but it was you got a Mama Mia.
Yeah, you had a lot of females around there back then. Then it's like this whole era where
it was just them. Then it just and they had to do so much extra just to. But you know what? I'm glad y'all
Cardi
said that.
kicked down the door.
Yeah,
that's what done it. But this is what I want to tell you. I'm in a barbershop, and barbershop talk all the time. And me and one of my friends was talking about music, right? And I was teasing, saying I was going to start back rapping like I'm always playing. And he was like, man, the game done really changed, man. He was like, you know what, bro? I won't put no money behind no dude myself. You know what? I get me a female. This is what he said. He a dope boy, a street nigga. He say, I give me a female and put me a bag boy. So all the dope boys and the investors are thinking female right now. So that's from the lower level. So I might get me a female. I don't want to.
I ain't even surprised. You gonna have a female artist next week?
Nah, I am. I only want to work with females. I'm only working with Sam and Drake now because I've been knowing them for a while.
Why y'all think that happened though? Like the boom for like, what do you think it was that people just tired of hearing niggas, or what is it?
What you mean? You say what?
Like, why y'all think the boom happened? Like with the female rap?
It's
like
definitely part of what Young Sam said. I think Cardi B definitely kicked that door down.
Cardi kicked the doors down, and then like people get tired of the same thing. And then I ain't gonna lie, the females this era, they just been going hard. They been rapping harder than niggas. Yeah. Like you got the Bloodbaths, Cardi, you got the Kinderman, Megan, like City Girls, like City Girls is I feel like they're more just rappers, but I'm talking about the lyrical ones that make you really come with it. Like females been rapping harder than niggas now. Like it's just a whole different
And
way.
Megan write her shit too, right?
Yeah, Megan write her shit.
I think that's what separates her.
I ain't gonna lie, like even like Ken the Man, like that's somebody you put her on a song with a rap nigga, like he better come with his best game because she gonna really go off.
Yeah. Well, this what I was thinking. Just do y'all think it's just like a whole women's lib movement? Because I've noticed me being on the media side also. When I first came in the TV business, it was all the traffic guys were men, all the weather men were men. Now, if you look at the news and look at the media, they fired all the men except for the top, but it's mostly women who on doing traffic and weather now. So do you think it's just time for women
They say women is dominating the population now. Like it's starting to be a whole lot more women than men it is right now.
I think there's always been more women.
Yeah. So women is just really rising.
They just not staying at home no more cooking no shit up in the kitchen. Basically.
They showing that they can do the same thing that a man
Not
can do.
only that, there's a lot more single homes. So they're not going to be in the kitchen. They got to be out there taking them male-dominated positions. They got to do that now.
And another side that I think it coincided with the Me Too shit going on.
Yeah, everybody getting fired.
Dudes not able to hold women back like they were before.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
You say the wrong thing, you out of there.
And you just can't hold them back no more. You can't be like, oh, but you got to do this to get up because that ain't floating. You know what I mean? So the talent's starting to rise to the top.
And you know what? They really starting to do something about it because people that been on TV 20, 30 years, like the dude, I don't know his name, right off from CBS. He was he was 30, 40 years. Dan Rather, they kicked him off CBS. They kicked him off. He had 4, 5 shows. They kicked him off. The Me Too getting everybody gone. So everybody getting fired. So
Kim K, photographer, just most recently, he was telling models like send them naked pictures and shit. If to do them a photo shoot for free. And if they turn them down, he was like, give me 2 stacks. You know what I'm saying? If they wouldn't take the pictures.
Photographers was nasty niggas, man.
They're out of line.
Hey, I hate to say I'm a photographer at times because man, they give niggas a bad name.
Most of them weirdos.
No, for real.
I think that's wild to be that into sex, man, that you would fuck up your bitch. Because this dude taking pictures for Kim K. You know what I'm saying? So you up there.
So
you letting sex get in the way of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Your money, like that's a lucrative business, and you letting.
And he used that as a thing to pull in
a girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They out there for real like that.
Like I say, those dudes, a lot of them, they getting pushed out the way, just like we see with him. And the women, you can't stop them, or you can't silence them. They here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Gloss, like, what else you been working on besides DJing the clubs? Like, what other things you got going?
Besides music?
Besides DJing in the clubs.
Oh.
I know you
I'm
produce
working,
it too, right?
Yeah, I do beats. But right now I'm working on a mixtape. I'm probably gonna have like 30 to 40 songs, but it's already like I'm really excited about it. It's definitely like some writing. It's a little different. It's a lot of like African influence, but mixed with some hip hop, some R&B, and some soul. And that's what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna drop it September 1st. That's my birthday month. And that's what I'm working on now. But I feel like I was just telling someone the other day, like to put a mix like this, like DJs really create like works of art.
Right.
The way we piece things together, the way we mix things together, the transitions, like you almost get in a trance. You're not knowing this are way 2 different records, and we're putting it together in a way like just nonstop vibe. So it's definitely, I'm excited about it. It's a work of art for me. I feel like it's gonna be like my best yet. And I ain't dropped a mixtape in a minute, but Young Sam's been on me like, you need to drop a mixtape.
So who is some of the artists you gonna have on there?
I'm definitely gonna have like Don Toliver. He's from here, from Houston.
He's dope.
Yeah, super dope. I'm excited about his music. He's in there. Rochelle Gemini.
Okay, my kinfolk.
Right?
Oh, that's your kinfolk?
Yeah.
She dope too.
Young Deja. Yeah, you sure do. Young Deji.
Yeah. Be with Wiz.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on it, and then like some like some African artists, like
some Burna Boy or some
more underground stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I got some
Underground.
dope African artists. You need to listen to their music. One of them live in DC and one of them in Houston.
Well, send it to me, because that's another thing.
Dope. When I say they dope, don't try to steal them, bro, because I'm a man.
I feel like DJs can get writers, kind of like the equivalent to writer's block too, because right now I have a certain amount of records for this mixtape, but I'm looking for records right now that I need to put in there.
Man, when
have you listened to Burna Boy?
No.
You gotta hear Burna Boy.
Man, listen, these
Where's
dudes I'm talking about like Burna Boy.
Oh, I don't know.
If y'all notice, the Africans are getting on right now, man.
Yeah.
Maxo.
You got Burna Boy, you got DeVito.
Y'all
You
talking about
got
him his album and shit. Y'all heard his album?
Who?
Maxo?
Man, you know what? I heard like the first half of it. I ain't finished it yet, but he got some jams on it. He got a record on there with Megan. I know I like that one.
Yeah, that one fire.
Then he got The Meet Again. The Meet Again was the first single he put out. I think that was a
I like
record.
8 Figures was my favorite one.
Man, I forgot which one it is. Like, I gotta pull it up. Like, he got some hits on that mud. I've been jamming.
I'm happy for him, man. Like,
salute, man. Shout out to Maxo.
It was a little rough for him early on in his career, you know, dealing with legal shit, but it looked like he...
Pray to the Dope. That's the one I be jamming, yeah. And Pray to the Dope and then Change.
So something I know all of y'all probably got some input on. Y'all saw the shit going on with Instagram, where they trying to do hide the likes and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
Man, I feel like at the end of the day,
it's
like
that's what I think.
If they hide the
certain
lights,
people or whatever,
did.
I think it helps certain people that pretty much deal with depression or deal with
attention.
Don't use that.
So, but at the end of the day, it's like, man, I don't really care about likes. Me, I'm gonna post what I post whenever I want to post it. I don't give a damn about no dry time, and I'm just gonna post it. If I get 50 likes, I get 60 likes, I get 100, 300 likes. It don't even matter, as long as they see the content. Because a lot of the time, everybody's seeing it. They just ain't clicking like it.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. A lot of time, people don't click in their mind and say, man, you know what? I'm gonna be generous today. I want to make this person feel good. Everybody not feeling like that. Like when I'm scrolling, sometimes I like something because I want to make somebody feel cool or whatever, feel good about themselves. So that's why I like their pictures or whatever. But most people ain't thinking like that. They just scrolling. Yeah. So they ain't like they trying to be evil. They just scrolling. They ain't worried about just
sometimes
trying to
tap. You
got the haters, but I'm just saying the majority of people, everybody ain't hate. Everybody just
they be in the stories. They
watch the story every time.
But see, that's what it's went to too. If you look at all the promotions and everything, now when you scrolling over, you seeing the advertisements, all the
that's what I think is gonna hurt. Taking the likes away kill your advertising business. If you're a business, you doing ads on Instagram to show people, hey, I got likes, hey, people fuck with me. If you take that away, why would I pay my money to Instagram?
When you got the business account, you be able to see all that anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like when you get, it's just like when you get ready to do some business with a certain company, you'll be able to just show them your numbers. Hey, look, this is what I got to present, and everybody won't be able to see it. So I think it's cool or whatever, but I feel like they should keep it with the regular likes, because then we see who's hot and who's really not.
Exactly.
But
well, I feel like Instagram is getting upset. All these girls got blog entertainment on their shit, and they get they get your business page, man. They got blog. Nah, I'm just joking.
I'm gonna make it my business to really look into the shit, but I find it hard to believe that they really care about people's feelings like that. I think it's something deeper than. That's what
I think it's I'm joking about that.
I think it'd be sometimes
people making money.
They make it like it's about mental health,
but it's not. I think it's about money. I think I was joking about the girls with the personal blog, but I really feel like they feel like too many people selling soup and shit out the house, shrimp baskets, selling lashes. For real, but they ain't even got no business account.
Premium
fuck that. Premium Snapchat.
I still don't understand how that works. Like, I didn't even know Instagram got premium. I think what they doing, they making a private account. I don't think there's no premium going on. They just put some whole new name on it. Come join my premium account. All you doing is making a nigga pay for you to give us the ad to the new account. That's all it is.
And newsflash, Pornhub free, man. I'm not finna pay you to look at you on Instagram.
Hey, the thing of it is, niggas out here that's doing it though. Niggas is
they say it's a companionship. Because I've seen girls try to explain it to people who be saying the same shit you said. I mean, like porn free. Yeah. They say it's like a companionship thing. So I guess if you the type of dude, you don't really talk to a lot of women, and you want to be able to converse with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You'll pay your money. Pay her $50 so you can message her or whatever. I mean, it's lame to me,
man.
They
boys want to feel like they really talking to somebody.
Man, you can go to the strip club for that, man.
Yeah,
and talk to them girls because they got the same story.
Them niggas might be shy. They can't talk in person. They want to talk behind the keyboard.
The strip girls will come talk to you.
Hey, there's gonna be a shift with this virtual reality watch.
Virtual reality.
What you think coming?
Some weird, like, people gonna tap out of social interaction.
Right.
They're gonna have sex and go to the park, have a barbecue, all virtual reality.
So you know they did that on it's 2 shows. Altered Carbon, they did it. I don't know if y'all seen that on Netflix.
What is it called?
Altered Carbon. Where they was doing something like that, like it was like a virtual reality where you can go into. And most recently, what's the show that's kind of like Twilight Zone that's on Netflix? Black Mirror.
Yeah. I've seen some episodes.
Well, there's an episode. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen. There's an episode on there where there's 2 dudes. They're playing like a fighting game, like a Tekken, and they in there fucking. He in there fucking the video character, but it's 2 dudes playing. But they're like virtual.
But it's a male and female character.
Right, but the characters are male and female, but it's 2 dudes playing the game. So like, me and you playing the game, but you the girl dude, and I'm the dude.
And he's being aroused off of what your female character's doing to the male.
Crazy.
It's some.
But like you said, I think it's going. I think it is getting to some. It's gonna go to some real shit.
Like sick shit. Like I think Too Deep. Didn't you? I think Too Deep had sent me somewhere. They was basically saying they was doing something where they put a chip on the brain or something to where you be able to hook your brain up to an app, and then all of a sudden you able to control your thoughts through an app. Like it's too much going on. Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to get involved in none of that type of stuff. I feel like people out here trying to be God.
I see it going to it. They trying to scare people to stay into the house, stay inside, and stay on your phone, and stay into these worlds.
Yeah. You can't be a puppet to that phone. That phone is powerful. Like
how you get away from it though? Yeah. Like what you be doing?
The thing about it, like what I do is I got like an hourglass in my house. Mm-hmm. So whenever I'm working or doing something, I run my hourglass. So I won't even touch the phone. Like if anybody calling me or whatever, I just let my hourglass go. And I just don't touch the phone because you really have to have some discipline for this phone. Because I know it's been times where I just wake up in the morning, I don't even have to think about it. I'm just gonna normally lift my shit up and press Instagram. Mm-hmm. So it's like my body already be trained to do that. So I have to sometimes break those habits.
I go straight to Twitter. Go straight to the topic.
But see, and that's the thing. You shouldn't be having it to where it's basically programmed in you to every time you grab your phone, it's the first thing you grab. But just think about it. You take the app and put it way to the back of your phone. You be grabbing them up and clicking like, man, what Instagram is? But then you realize, okay, you can change that whole habit up. Right. And that's what's going on right now. Like, we getting so programmed into the phones and all
even
the technology.
Even the kids, because my son don't put his phone down, the tablet down. I'll be like, bro, when you come over my house, you leaving it.
And they walking in this. You be ready to cross the street with your kids.
That's so annoying. Yes. Or when I'm at the grocery store and someone's about to run into me because they're on their phone, I'm like, man, don't do that.
I tell my son every time, man, put your phone down when you walking. Like, ain't no need to be walking the street and you looking in your phone. Like, kids do that real bad.
Adults do that real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with the virtual, you said the weird stuff.
That's my opinion. I think we're headed.
Yeah, that's what we're headed. You saying somebody implanted in somebody's brain?
Yeah. It's basically like supposed to be an implant or whatever that go through your hair, basically, to where they able to hook it up to an app and then it'll control your thoughts.
That's the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
What was it?
That's the mark of the beast.
It's a microchip that they can put in your brain surgically that's connected to an app on the iPhone. And it's supposed to make your brain more enhanced and improve your memory and all that kind of stuff.
That's the excuse. They're also going to use that to do whatever they want. No.
Yeah.
Just how y'all heard about how they were doing that with that app where it makes your face look old?
I ain't
It's
do it.
a setup.
It's a setup. It's Russia. I'm glad I ain't do it.
That's what I mean.
I did it too, man. Look, I said I wasn't going to do it. Then I ended up doing it, but I only put mine on Twitter.
Why did you do it? Don't be a sheep.
The reason,
I'm guilty. I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm not. I'm different and out the box. I'm like, man, I ain't finna do that shit, bro. I don't want to do it anyway.
I did it one time, man, but then
I got you, baby.
I did it one time, and I say, man, this shit's stupid or whatever. But it was like I had to see what everybody else was seeing.
Look, I only got that.
I'm gonna see it when it's time to see it.
I feel like they got you regardless. I feel
Yeah.
like
They got you regardless.
the government got you.
It is what it is. They got me this time. I fell into the trap.
And don't they say like on a day on average you be on camera like 20 to 40 times in a regular
They
day?
can just open this shit like
just at the gas station,
Yeah.
at the bank,
we on
at
camera
whatever.
everywhere.
Like that's
We on
crazy.
camera everywhere.
CCTV. You can't do nothing in
That's
high.
crazy.
Did y'all get a chance to? I don't know. Did you go to OTB show? Any of y'all went to OTB Fast?
I saw it.
What's
Shout out to him.
I had a show with Slim at Skyline that night, but just seeing him
Man.
out there with Yo Gotti behind him or whatever, like that was just a blessing for real, just to see how far he came. Cause that nigga really been grinding for a long time, and he finally getting his just due.
Out the mud too.
Yeah, for
Y'all
real.
like it, man. I interviewed him one time. And he just come out like a genuine dude. You know
We
what I'm
gotta get him
saying?
on.
Yeah, and he one rapper. It's so crazy. He just texted me like he one rapper out of the H that I know I pretty much helped blow up or whatever, and I feel like
Yeah.
he answers the phone every time or whatever.
He
done
Keeps
changed.
it
He
100.
changed.
He ain't changed or
He ain't
whatever.
changed.
And at the end of the day, if he did change, he changed for the good or whatever. But he still keep it solid
Right.
with all the people that he been dealing with. So that just shows his character. So yeah,
Is
and
he-
right now he's signed
Salute him.
1501.
Y'all just announced that he
Salute
signed
him.
with him?
He
Yeah,
just
he signed
signed
with
1501. We just dropped the new mixtape,
Yeah, I saw
Street
that.
Tape Volume 2.
That's
So
some
yeah,
good timing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Perfect
Yeah.
time.
Right.
and that's how it works out though. I ain't gonna lie, it's
Yeah.
all God's plan for sure.
He definitely deserved it. Salute the youngster, man. Through adversity and all, man.
Yeah. So you think about 1501, like right now, they could be our Houston's
That's what they're gonna
QC.
be.
Peace, y'all.
So they
They're
got
gonna
Megan right now, super hot star.
Yeah.
You got Fastlane who got the streets. So just think about it.
Yeah.
Fastlane and Megan, that's two top people that's gonna take you all the way.
Didn't you say they was gonna be like QC, the Houston QC?
I said they can be like the Houston QC.
That's what I hear they talking about being, man.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think
Carl
that's
definitely
Yeah.
made a move.
Houston
Or
in general,
T Ferris.
yeah,
So yeah,
that's
shout out
kinda-
T Ferris and Carl Crawford, man. Them boys doing their thing. 1501 certified.
I think Houston in general just starting to come along
It's coming,
to it. Yeah,
yeah.
it's coming back because we already was.
We
on
had our
before.
shot, but
Yeah.
we're gonna stay this time.
I think
too.
they really, we getting that wave again, like back in 2005. But
Right.
see, the difference is now these youngsters are a little bit more family oriented. See, back in those times, we was still kind of just getting out of the
Fighting and
north side,
bickering,
south
yeah.
side.
Mhm.
But now everybody is together, so you know it ain't nothing for a stallion coming from the south side to be rocking with Fastlane or whatever. Like we all gonna connect. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
it's definitely looking good for the city.
Right.
Did y'all see TK, man? Yeah, I know. Like, I think last time we did a show, they had convicted him of aggravated robbery. He got 55 years.
Yeah,
Who?
TK,
Um,
yeah, young cat.
that's crazy. He got
that song. You ever heard, The Race?
Yeah, that's what he talking about.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I knew
Here
he
in
gonna go.
Nah,
They
he-
got a bad motherfucker.
He's from he
He's
called
from
the
Dallas,
Dallas,
ain't
Texas. No, he's from I gotta look it up.
Man, he got a song talking about.
Nah,
the
he
race.
from Fort Worth, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know D.F. Dub play. You done heard the song, Gloss. You probably done paid him.
Yeah, The Race.
Man, he going
What
off.
song-
He
what's it
talking
called?
about running like they ain't gonna catch him.
The Race.
Yeah.
That's one of his hits.
Yes, it's dope. They got him 50 years though.
Dang. 50 years.
55.
For what? Hold on. What? What was the charge?
Robbery. And
Aggravated
somebody
robbery.
died. They killed somebody.
He killed somebody?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
And he rapped about they ain't gonna catch you. That's what the race is
Oh,
like.
damn.
He young. He's
Yeah, young. He might be 20.
Yeah, he
He might be 29. He was super young. Yeah.
I mean, that's sad, throwing away your talent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen it happen with Tax. I don't know if y'all know Tax. Same type of shit happened with him. We good. And we did also have a lot of music come out. Like I said, we talked about Maxo. Beyonce came out
Beyonce with the Lion King.
with an album. Tory Lanez dropped the song. Yellow Beezy dropped the album. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't even know
He
Beezy
dropped
dropped
again?
Yeah, he dropped the album.
So
Hold
he
up.
didn't drop it first? I thought he had dropped.
Yeah, yo, he dropped something different, I guess.
Yeah, he dropped it.
I like that new song.
The Back at It Again with Quavo.
with Quavo. Though.
Yeah.
I like that song. I think he got another hit.
Have you seen Lion King? Which one of y'all seen
I
Lion
haven't
King?
seen.
I
I've been
have.
hearing
I'm
this
gonna be
track.
honest
I'm
with you.
waiting for it to die down. I ain't trying to go with that.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I just watched the first one with my kids the other day, man.
You ain't never seen
I never saw Lion King, man.
You
know,
never
You been in the
saw
streets too
original
long,
Lion
man. You been thugging from at a young age.
Yeah, I have.
Never seen Lion King?
Look, I feel bad. Look, and they was showing it to me. They was like, pull it up on the DVR. I was watching them.
How you going your whole life without seeing Lion King?
I don't know, man.
I can't believe that. That is crazy. It's like you ain't seen Friday.
Which got real. And look, the bad part about I didn't even get to finish watching. I just saw after he killed Mufasa. I'm like, damn, bro. I ain't want to cry though because it didn't catch me the first. But if it didn't catch me the first time,
but look, when they asked you was gonna cry, so that means you kind of had
no, I didn't. I ain't paying attention. I heard them talking about it on the radio. And you know, Boosie them was talking about
Boosie say how you gonna watch that and you ain't cried.
But you know what? You know why I ain't cried? Because you know I'm a single parent. I ain't had no old man, so it didn't really register with me.
A lot of people been saying it wasn't good.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still go support it, but I mean, my kids done win. Well, one of my daughters didn't win, so I'm gonna go with her.
So, Gloss, what's like one of the most hard things you face as far as being a female DJ?
People wanting to sleep with you. I'm just gonna get right to the bottom of it because that's really what it is.
Right.
So, you deal with promoters as far as booking you?
Artists, promoters, other DJs, producers.
So, how do you carry yourself as far as like curving them? Like, how do you carry yourself? If you had a young DJ that was out here and she trying to get in the industry and she had to deal with that type of stuff to come up, what would you tell her? How would she handle herself?
Kind of like that old ass saying Steve Harvey said, like, what did he say? Act like a lady, think like a man. I think that's really the best advice.
That's the best bet.
You know, for real. And even before he came out with that book, my dad used to tell me stuff like that all the time. Yeah. I think people, because I'm a woman before I'm a DJ. Like, I got curves and I'm sensual and I like to be cute and sexy. I'm a girl first. Then I'm a DJ. I feel like a lot of people that meet DJ Gloss forget that. They're like, oh, well, she's sexy and she's showing some cleavage, so I got a shot.
I'm going to shoot my shot.
I'm a woman. I feel like, I feel like looking like this, I'm a woman first. Right. Don't get the DJ part twisted, though. Right. Because guess what? Just like at the Kiki show, it was raining. Okay, Good Grief DJ'd right before me. It was raining. I got clear skies when my set came up. But right before that, I had got all rained on. It was hot and humid. All that cute stuff when I'm DJing, it goes right out the window. I don't care about looking cute. My makeup had sweated off. I had wiped everything off with the towel. I was sweating, but I'm DJing. That cute stuff, you can miss me with that. Because when it's time to DJ, I'm really going to DJ. So I feel like a lot of people meeting me, they see the pictures and I'm going to shoot my shot, whatever. But I'm like, nah, you don't got no chance for real, though. But I know how to...
She know how to carry.
I know how to handle myself.
I just saw a bunch of times.
Yeah. Gloss
was you gonna tell her real quick.
A real G. I try to tell some of these boys.
This the thing I don't like when a female. If you want it like that, and I can commend you because you never do it. Some females will come in flirting with you to try to get what they want.
I've definitely seen. Not just female DJs, artists too. I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. I feel like they use their sexuality to get there. I'm saying. Don't do that. If you sexy, be sexy, but don't use that to try to get somewhere. Right. Use your mind. Use your skills. Practice. Practice so you don't feel like you gotta I gotta do this and that. No, use your skill set. How about you put some work into it, and then when people try to shoot their shot, you can be like, no. Right. Cause I've met a lot of big artists. In my head, I'm like, you're bigger than me. You're just more known than me. Right. I'm a celebrity too, fool. In my mind, you're my peer. Right. You are not above me, and I am not your groupie. You are my peer.
Right. I dig.
I feel like if certain ones would not use that
they'll go
in that way,
They'll go follow. Question for you, Sam. How does that work with you if somebody tries to, a female tries to finagle and finesse?
But Sam's a real one. You can't ask him that.
No, I'm gonna tell you how I do. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't come hollering at me trying to flirt for me because I'm not gonna take you serious. Even if you good, I might take you up on your action. But I ain't gonna take you serious.
Like when it's money involved, like I ain't even trying to hear none of that. After I get the money in my hand, then we can talk about some extra shit. Like,
you want some bread?
Yeah. Like you can be out in front, hey baby, rubbing my back and all that type of stuff, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, all right. What the payment is?
Right.
After I get the payment, if you fine with it, we might be like, all right, put the money in my pocket, and be like, okay, so what was you saying now? Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, but other than that, nah, man, you can't bamboozle me with no sex.
That's how I feel.
We've been at it too long.
You can't bamboozle me, like, nah.
I don't even play studio. Like dudes have studio, be like, come to my studio, baby, I got a studio. I don't play that, man. If I'm at the studio, I'm really working. I don't know, we can chill somewhere else. We can go get a daiquiri or something. Don't come playing at my studio.
That's
I'm coming
the thing,
to work.
man. Nigga don't want it in no deceiving ass way.
Right.
Nigga want to get it in the right way. Like if I'm gonna try to fool with you or whatever, like hey,
but that's coming from a real one. A lot of these clowns, they'll take it
they deceiving. They're trying to be deceiving.
I don't feel right getting no shit like that.
You know you a real one then, but.
That's like getting some drunk. Nobody want nothing drunk.
Exactly.
I want her to remember. If you drunk, leave me alone.
Yeah, for real. Hey, that's crazy. A lot of niggas, they don't give a damn.
I don't want nothing drunk.
I don't want nothing drunk. Anything drunk, acting crazy, hey, it's time to go home, girl. We'll catch up another day. You two out of there.
You ain't never considered dropping the DJ from your name since you do like so much shit, you do production and all that? Like, you know, Mustard, he dropped the DJ from his name because of the same reason.
Oh, he dropped it?
Yeah, he just...
You know what? That's a good question. I considered that, but I'm so used to people just saying gloss just without the DJ. It ain't really registered, but you're right.
And people call DJ Khaled still DJ Khaled, and he do a lot of things.
True. Yeah. I think if you're trying to like get out of a box, maybe you want to get rid of it because it do make you think a certain thing when you hear DJ.
Yeah.
So
I don't know too. And then you got DJ Unk. I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. We thought he was just a DJ, but this nigga was a rapper and had so many hits.
Yeah.
Like right now, I think the DJ is so universal because when you think about the DJ, that's the dude with all the connections. He gonna know everybody. He gonna be DJing the party. He might be a writer. He might be a producer. Like you got a lot of DJs that's producers and all that. So really, DJ is like one of the most all around the board type of person when it comes to having them in your circle because you got a DJ down with you. They might know all the other DJs. They gonna know all the different conditions. They know all the people or whatever. So yeah, a DJ is a good person to have on your team.
So for both of y'all, how do y'all handle like people wanting you to play their music? Like I'm coming up to you, hey, play my record for me. Like how you handle that?
Go ahead, Sam.
Goddamn, Sam.
Hey, for me, like I'm just a student of the game, so I love music. So I always want to listen to new music. But what I do is like I have my times. Let's just say like tomorrow I'm headed to Dallas. I might just say, you know, I feel listening to new music. Go through my email, and I'm gonna listen to boys' music. And if I hear something I like you even warm my ear. That's the thing. All you gotta do is win my ear one time or whatever, and I'm gonna start listening to all your music or whatever because I just like hearing new music. But then you know you got those people too that sing you that trash and that'll ruin it for everybody. So I've been to hear like 4 different songs and all of them trash. So after that, I'm going back to what I usually do. I'm going back to my playlist or whatever. So then you might not get me for a whole nother month.
No, a whole nother year.
Say a whole nother year.
We get a lot of music sent to us. If you send me 4 trash songs, I'm not gonna give you another chance.
And you ruin it for the next person.
You do. Because like Sam said, we're going to go back to our regular playlist because now I'm not even in the mood to be looking up no new music. You done ruined it for the rest of the artists.
So tell me this, since if somebody sends you 4 trash songs, do you tag their email so it'll go to the trash after that when they keep sending?
Yeah, because I'm not going to allow it to take up room in my Gmail.
But see, me, I write people back most of the time. Like, I actually write them back, hey, I wasn't feeling the song, it wasn't jamming, because at the end of the day, I don't want you to send me your song and you be like, damn, they ain't going to tell me nothing or whatever. So I tell you, hey, I don't like it. So the thing about me is like, when I tell people I don't like it, you got some people that's just, man, that's the one, I'm telling you, bro. I bet. So I'm going to try it for you. or whatever. And if it don't work out or whatever, you still trying to force it. Now you gotta give it a little time. Now you gotta come with some money.
Right.
Because I told you it didn't work. I feel like it don't work. Right. And then I showed you a little bit, and you know it's not gonna work.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing with like artists. Sometimes they be hard headed or whatever. So
sometimes.
Most of the time.
You ever have somebody try to fight you over not liking that shit?
Man, I had one time somebody was trying to close my laptop down, but we had a conversation.
Oh, no.
We had a conversation or whatever because it would have got ugly. But at the end of the day, it's like, do I sacrifice my workplace or whatever? Like niggas doing some petty shit like that. Like as long as you don't put your hands on me or whatever, as long as you don't break my shit. Because if you break my shit, then I'm coming out the bag.
Yeah.
But other than that, we good. But like, nah, I ain't really just had no issues like that. Really, I feel like I'm one of the most respected DJs because I give everybody a chance. So I ain't gonna lie. You come fuck with DJ Young Sam and you ain't gonna tell him what street nigga gonna come out the crowd and come at you because I'm so connected with the streets. So it's like everybody fuck with me. They know I'm gonna play their music. They know I done helped so many artists in this game. So it's like I ain't worried about those type of problems in the club at all.
Well, I like to salute Sam. He's one of the DJs that really give everybody a shot at it. You don't need no money. You don't need no big budget. Man. If he likes it, he gonna play it and try to help break it. You feel me? Not too many DJs around here. A lot of DJs don't operate that way. So, in Gloss, same thing. They'll play it, they'll give you a shot. You feel me?
With Sam, not even just on the DJ shit. When I met Sam through interviewing him. You know what I'm saying? I interviewed him. Nigga liked how I got down, how preparation and shit.
Right.
I've been fucking with you about 3 years.
Yeah, definitely.
I ain't grow up with him. You know what I'm saying? We from two different cities. You know what I mean?
But solid people are solid people no matter what.
Definitely.
So I respect that, man. So.
Solid. It's really energy, man. One thing about energy, like those vibrations, you gonna feel them and you gonna draw them to you or whatever. You put that good energy out there. So yeah.
So anybody got anything else they want, or you got anything else going on? You told us about your.
I'm trying to think.
What's the name of that mixtape?
I don't know yet, but I got the artwork.
Oh, you got the artwork?
I know the artwork.
I'm gonna show y'all the artwork, but
okay.
I've been like looking up different names and it's gotta fit, but I got the artwork. I don't know the name yet, but September 1st, no matter what, is coming out.
Okay.
I've been working on a few beats with track sounds.
Yeah, track sounds. That boy, that got a track record for real. I've been working with track sounds like since probably about 5-6 years ago when he first started. So yeah,
he's so dope. I feel like my main thing is not production. So for me to team up with like a DJ Young Sam on production or track sounds, like I really, not only am I collaborating, I take it as a one-on-one, like a class.
Right.
Like, I'm going to try to learn everything I can out of y'all because that's what's going to make me better.
Right.
Like they say, like, you surround yourself with people that you trying to be like, you trying to do things like they're doing. So I'm definitely trying to line myself up with those types of producers because I feel like that's the next step for me. And I feel like it's just that's a natural transition for any DJ producer.
Right.
Yeah.
And we made like how many tracks we made? Like 3 or 2.
I'm listening to them.
And them mugs came out actually dope.
Yeah.
Ross got some dope ass ideas. Like she really a student of the game. Like she know what she talking about. So, yeah.
I appreciate that.
To get success, you gotta be able to learn shit off people and be willing to learn and know that you don't know everything.
You don't know everything. I just was saying that. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming. I don't know if you want to give your social media and shit. So
I am DJ Gloss, and please don't send me whack songs 4 in a row. At least have one good solid one, but it's DJ Gloss Music at Gmail. That's basically, I'm on Instagram most of the time.
Fellow, anything? I had anything else y'all wanted to add before?
Man, King of the North is out right now. Slim Thug, brand new mixtape. I produced the title track on there, King of the North, so make sure y'all go get that right now. Out on all streaming platforms. The Street Tape is out right now on Audio Mac. Y'all go get that. And on Dirty Glove Bastards. And yeah, we got a lot coming, man. Y'all just stay tuned. Episode 4 on the way. For sure.
Definitely stay tuned.
I'm going to keep standing on this Made podcast, man. I think I'm going to get some merchandise. So y'all look for that in the streets, man. And I think I'm gonna expand a little bit and look for a few more people to manage. Maybe a few females, since females hot right now. But yeah, I'm looking for a few more people to manage. So, and the Made podcast, man, the merchandise is coming soon, man. So I got something for y'all, man. So we standing on that, man.
And again, I appreciate you for coming. You're the first guest we ever had on here. So
I feel
yeah, you first.
This history in the making, it's only gonna get bigger, man. I gotta shout out to my boy Drake Bang, because he been running this Connect music page or whatever. You already know we got the Connect podcast. I've been talking to Slim and them. We trying to see if we gonna bring this Connect podcast back.
Y'all gotta bring that back.
If y'all need all the news and info that's going on, make sure y'all follow at the Connect Music. Ran by my boy Drake Sinatra, man. That's it.
And shout out to my boy 2 Deep, man, behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the camera, man.
Salute,
DJ
man.
2 Deep.
Yeah.
Catch him at Mr. A's each and every Monday. How long this been going down?
10 plus.
13 years.
13 years, man. The longest running Monday spot.
I ain't gonna
Every
lie.
night is jumping. He ain't missed a Monday. Have you ever missed a Monday?
Yeah, one when my daughter was born and when I was in jail.
Damn.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
13
Out of 13 years. So that's dedication. That
Like
just
a
shows,
motherfucker.
man, this Houston
Yeah.
lifestyle. Like, man, we some dedicated DJs, like artists, all that. Like, we've been out here independently putting it down for a long time or whatever. Right now, boys is really starting to see that H-Town is really the wave.
back,
And we
baby.
really been putting it down and being the trendsetters of the game. So, yeah, stay on the lookout.